Hi guys, welcome back. Dan here from Design Mountain, bringing you all things design. This week we're going to take a look at sketch tools in SolidWorks. Going through the design challenge last week made me realise how important sort of a fundamental grounding in sketches are in SolidWorks. And we've touched on it briefly, but I want to go into a bit more detail, and we're just going to do a specific short video about sketching and sketch relations. Alright guys, let's jump in and take a look. Okay guys, so we're just going to go into SolidWorks and get a new part. And the first thing I'm going to do is change the background to plain white. That's just a personal preference. So I've got my planes set to show. I think that's a custom setting. If you haven't got that, just select your planes, right click and go show. I'm going to come onto the top plane and go sketch. And there's two ways you can tell we're in a sketch. So on the left hand side here in the feature tree, we've got sketch and this bar, and you've also got this arrow up here with the line work. If we click on that, it's backed us out of the sketch because we did nothing, it hasn't recorded it. So we'll come back into sketch and select top plane, and we'll come up to the line here. Now when we're on the line, you can see that we've got these squares with the dots. And this is sort of what's asking us, do we want to apply a relation at the start of the line? So the objective today, we're going to look at relations and smart dimensions and basically how you can go about fully defining your sketch. So we'll say that, yes, we want to apply a coincident relation there. So SolidWorks has automatically applied a coincident relation at the start. And then we'll stop the sketch there. And now SolidWorks has given us some snap options. We've got perpendicular, collinear, and perpendicular in the other direction. So we'll go perpendicular there. Now we can go horizontal or vertical. So we'll go vertical. And then I don't want to apply a relation to this one, so I'll just put it randomly there. Then we'll go horizontal, and then we'll go vertical and horizontal and coincident on this one. And then the double circle and vertical is just showing that we are closing the sketch back to where we started. So what we can do, you can see on screen we've got our relations here, but what you can also do is right click and go display delete relation, and this is really handy. You can show, in this instance it's showing all in this sketch, so if you click on them, SolidWorks tells you which one's which, so that's vertical, perpendicular. And you can change this if you've got an over-defined sketch or you're troubleshooting. You can come in here and apply like this filter, and it'll show you what is there. So it's really good, and it's showing here, look, it's underdefined. So it's telling us that the relations are, and then the line that it's relating to is either underdefined or fully defined, which we'll have a look at in a minute. And what you can do with relations, you can delete them or add them, you can change them. So what we can say is, we say, we don't want that vertical relation there. So you can literally select it and delete it. Or similarly, you can go display delete relations and you can say that vertical relation, I don't want that one, delete it in there, and it's got rid of it. And then to apply them, you select the line and go vertical, and again, you can do the same on there. And you can apply relations between more than one entity. So if in this example we want to say that this line wants to be parallel to that line, select both line entities, come over to the feature tree, and you've got options here. You can make it collinear, or you can make it parallel, horizontal, vertical, equal. We'll go parallel in this instance. And yeah, now our sketch is blue. You can manipulate it to get it how you sort of want it. And then once you're happy with the rough shape, we're going to come in and apply some smart dimensions. And the objective of this is to fully define our sketch, so to turn it from blue to black. So come up to the smart dimension tool here, and we're going to put an angle in there of say 30. We're going to put a height in there of say 70. We're going to put a width in there of say 75, and a width there of say 115, and call that 75, call that height 25, and then give that height there of 5. So now notice the sketch has turned black, which is telling us, SolidWorks is telling us we've fully defined the sketch. If we come to right click and display delete relations, now if we look at our relations, you can also see that the status here has changed from underdefined to fully defined. This display delete relations, I've always found it helpful for troubleshooting or just looking at how a sketch was made. So hopefully you guys might find it helpful too. And yeah, that's about it for today. Once you finish your sketch and you're happy with it, you can come up to here. And because we exit the sketch there, SolidWorks has kept the data there. You can go in and change dimensions, like or add or remove relations or change dimensions. And yeah, just right click and go edit sketch. Okay guys, that's it for this week. It's a fairly short video, but it's just recapping on the basics of sketches. Relations are super important and will help you moving forward. If you're not familiar with them, have a play with them, spend some time, learning how to apply and remove relations to sketches and, and dimensions as well. And play around with underdefined sketches and then fully define them and just have a play really. Alright guys, if you found the video helpful or liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notifications button. We've got content coming weekly. Alright guys, thanks again, see you soon, bye.